Jesus of Nazareth. How do you view the Messiah, Jesus? If you're part of Christendom with its 50,000 sects, I'm pretty sure the majority of you believe this demonic lie, that God the Father invaded Mary's womb in the 1st century, okay, and God became incarnate. Or you might be part of a cult like JW's who proclaim that Michael the Archangel was transported into Mary's womb. When you read the book of Acts very carefully, you will find no comprehension of this fact whatsoever. Read Acts, the whole book, especially Acts 2, where Peter, having denied the Christ more than once, then woke up. And we'll read from Acts 2. He's talking to Jews here. Acts 2:22. You need to remember that, Acts 2:22. People of Israel, listen. God publicly endorsed Jesus of Nazareth by doing wonderful miracles, wonders and signs through him, as you well know. But you followed God's prearranged plan. With the help of lawless Gentiles, you nailed him and murdered him. But God released him from the horrors of death and raised him back to life. God raised him back to life. Do you really think that God raised himself? We're told twice in the scriptures that God is immortal. You don't know Jesus, do you? You stupid Trinitarians and you stupid cult followers proclaiming he's Michael the Archangel. Read Hebrews chapter 1. He's now made higher than the angels. If he was an archangel originally, that wouldn't make sense, like Michael. It's no wonder, as Matthew 7 says, at the end of days, a multitude of people will say this, Matthew 7, Lord, Lord, didn't we do this in your name, do that? And Messiah replied, I don't know you, I never knew you. Recognize the man, Jesus of Nazareth, who prayed and cried to be rescued from death. In Gethsemane he said, Father, if possible, let this pass away from me, this cup of execution. And an angel came to strengthen him. An angel came to strengthen God. It's no wonder Jews and Muslims are stonewalled because of the crap Christendom crazy stuff. Messiah was a man. He still is a man, but now glorified. Daniel 7, someone like a son of man was brought to the presence of the Ancient of Days and was conferred upon him dignity, glory, and the kingdom that all peoples, national groups will all serve him. And Christendom will teach you these crap lies. You're going to go to heaven or hell. Rubbish. Messiah is coming back to this earth and will raise the dead, especially his brothers, to form a kingdom. Revelation 5, 9 and 10. You made them to be a kingdom. They will rule as kings and priests on the earth, co-heirs with the Messiah. Jesus of Nazareth, a man approved by God, whom Moses foretold in Deuteronomy 18, the Father will raise up a prophet like me. You cannot create genealogy by a transportation Star Trek mode thing, right? He had to be seeded from the beginning, from the loins of Eve, then eventually to Mary, or Miriam in Hebrew. You cannot transport that. It's got to be there in the beginning. The Messiah was seeded. I'll put enmity between you and the woman, between her seed and your seed, Satan. Do you really recognize Jesus of Nazareth? Because if you don't, you are lost. I don't care how many Bible verses you can spew out. This is the life of the ages. John 17 verse 3, knowing you, Father, and the only true God, and the one you sent forth, the Mashiach, Jesus of Nazareth.